Let's go with the broken gauntlets, because we have everything for it. The metal in the elf's hands takes the shape of armor plates. The demon blood sizzles in them like a hot grill, and the essence is absorbed, leaving behind a grayish residue. This relic is called the Stern Hand, and was the name given to it by its owner, a Sarkorian witch hunter. The two gloves represent the bond between two beings. People who wear such relics do not live for themselves, but die for others. When you touch the restored relic, a strange vision comes to you. It's as if you can see the events that happened to it in the past. A burning sensation spreads across your chest from the very spot where your mysterious wound sometimes opens. What is this? The influence of the storyteller's spells? Or is it something else? I had a vision. How strange. You're remarkable. Mortal. No one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? Perhaps these things have something to do with your destiny, or the fate of someone related to you. I do not have an answer, only advice. Seek out such relics. Look for what links them all, and you will know the truth. Okay. Let's Yeah, we do have the other Durandalev stuff. Okay, show a piece of her claw. Tell me Durandalev's story to the end. The storyteller hangs his head, looking sickly and tired. How many times has the moon died and been reborn since I've been here? I've lost count. Wait, we've seen this before. We've seen this before. Yeah, talking about an enemy, a golden dragon. We've heard about it. How Tyrandalef was very angry and changed with time. So I guess now we have more information about the fate. Oh, probably should have read that. So strange that you should ask. We all know what happened to Tyrandalef, but sometimes it seems I hear her voice in the visions. Her voice full of pain and despair, as if she is in darkness which she cannot escape. Cannot solve the mystery of this vision. Okay. Tyrandalef's lair has been revealed. I don't know, but I know the place where Tyrandalef was believed to have sought refuge for her tarnished soul. I saw Sarkorian ruins, a wide branching tree next to them. Perhaps there will be something there that will shed some light on the fate of mentor and student. Something that can tell us how Tyrandalef's strength of spirit helped her to ultimately overcome the foulness within her. Thank you for the story. Let's restore another relic. The broken buckle. Okay. The elf cautiously uncorks the vials and begins to work his enchantments. The essence evaporates, turning into light that steams onto the buckle. The light thickens, becoming gold. Covenant of the Inheritor. That is the name of this relic. This buckle once adorned the belt of a glorious knight from Mendev. It is the embodiment of a promise made to a young girl by a powerful deity. A great promise that has changed much in the world. Okay. So we still need these materials here, which I think is just more cold iron. But we got a bunch of stuff. Bunch of new stuff. Wait. Newest. Alright. We still have 2 over notes. Why doesn't he want them? Broken gauntlets. These spiked gauntlets grant the wearer's animal companion, as well as Azata's dragon or lich skeletal champion, 6 bonus to strength ability score. Beginning of the battle, the creature must pass a will saving throw or start attacking party members? Uh-oh. If the initial saving throw is failed, the creature can make new saving throws each round to stop the effect. Uh-oh. Alright. Animal companion. Darren. There you go. Okay, this is a usable item. The symbol of Yomade, when placed on the belt, emits a holy aura. All party members in 30 feet area gets a +2 bonus to caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. Their weapons become good aligned and count if they were made of coal. Ooh, this is amazing. Okay, I'll give it to you. Okay, we need to make some money now. Sell some stuff.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
And then get... Should I sell this? Okay, here we go. To be so careful not to sell these. I have 4 elven notes. He took one of them only. Guess he doesn't really want them. Okay, let's steal this and let's go to a special seller. Here, exotic weapons. Seller this. Yeah. Seems pretty good to me. Okay, let's deal. And now we go to the tavern. It's here, isn't it? Yeah, it's the inn. No, tavern's here. Yeah. Is it here? I'm crowning this guy a king. He is here.
Got a job for me, Commander?
You've proven yourself to be a good ally. I'd like to extend our contract.
I'm ready to offer you my services. As you can guess, a full contract will be more expensive than a one-time job. I think 12,500 gold would be a fair price.
Deal.
From now on, you no longer need to worry about someone making an attempt on your life. If anyone tries, I'll send them straight to their grave.
Okay, give me back my loot. Yes. Thank you so much for keeping resistance +3 and my amazing rings. Also this. Although, who do I give this to? Just grab everything he has. Not sure I'm gonna be using him ever again.
Wherever my legs
Unless I
carry
have
me.
to. Need to go to turn the levels of lair and restore the ring. Oh, I want that music. I don't like these other ones. So I'm gonna go back and try to give the other pages to him. It seems like his... Did you guys see that I used an old conversation topic with him and then I got new options? So there might be new options for this ones as well. I don't know. Maybe I can try giving him. Hello? I found a page that might interest you. Yes, you're right. Another piece of evidence from the past I have forgotten. Thank you. If you find more pages like this, please bring them to me. Maybe by putting them together, I will be able to lift the veil on the mystery surrounding my story. Another page. Okay, another page. The storyteller clenches the pages you brought. Ooh, here we go. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. It's been 2 years since I started to serve the darkness. She found me in the Ivory Labyrinth, her gaze piercing through all my protective spells, as if they have been cast by an untrained apprentice, rather than the last archmaid of Conan. She is powerful and insidious. She is the perfect assassin. Her name is Nocticula. It is a demon, but it's not a reload. She invited me to Alanshira, the city of demons in the depths of the abyss, the capital of the Midnight Isles. Lady in Shadow highly values my ability to remain unnoticed. Kneeling before her throne, I listened to her praise and felt like a child when giving a pat on the head for doing some simple chore for the first time. But this is no longer important. Now I serve a demon lord, for this is our agreement. She will help me decrypt the scribbles I copy into the Ivory Labyrinth. In return, I will serve as her court mage and a spy for the next 17 years. Now, Aluntura is my home, and Nocticula is my lady in shadow. Tell me about your life in Aluntura. Of all the places in the abyss, Aluntura is the most civilized. My lady wants to make her capital the face of the abyss. What's happening to my voice today? A place travelers from other planes can visit without too much fear. I don't care. I'm here only to complete my service, get the promised reward, and return to Galarian. However, strange as it may be, Alisharad's demons treat me honorably. They hate me, sometimes growl at me, but they can never attack. I prepare many spells and I'm ready to use them at any moment, but I've had no reason to yet. I have my own tower in the upper city, not far from my lady's palace. I've strengthened it with protective spells and set golems to guard it. Created a portal to Galarian at the top of the tower, one which only I can use. It will be my escape route if I need to flee urgently. Expect an attack every day, but it never happens. This might sound ridiculous and surprising, but I think the demons of Alushanra respect me. You trusted a demon lord? My lady in shadow has no reason to hide the truth from me. She does not care about my research. She offered me help with that out of curiosity. I am something of a bizarre pet. Who trusts demon lord, right? I know. I'm something of a bizarre pet to her, both funny and useful. She offered me help and I agreed. I must thank my lady for her generosity. 17 years of service for translating 17 phrases from Baphomet's Labyrinth. A bargain. Please continue. I can't smell anything but sewage. I can hear some demon snores or death rattles. Hidden by a cocoon of spells, I keep invisible watch in a dirty alley in Alishanra's lower city. 2 winged shadows sweep past overhead and a terrible stone-splitting shriek rolls like a tide through the streets, but it can't hurt me. I know the ways of the city and I have protected myself from Valexia's wild antiques. My voluntary partner, a young half-elf named Kinney, sighs loudly and says yet again, "They're not coming." I shrug, just as I have done every time before. "I'm not keeping you." Kinney frowns and turns away in response. I sneak a look at my friend. His unruly locks fall over his face. Kinney carelessly sweeps them out of his eyes, thinking about something. I find myself enjoying his gentle movements and look away, embarrassed. Have a little more patience, my friend. Soon our goal will be here. I am sure of it. You mentioned Velexia. Tell me about her. The maddest succubus of all those born in the abyss. Oh, Velexia is the succubus that created Aru. Even my lady in shadow can't but smile upon hearing of the latest mayhem she stirred up just for fun. Surrounded by her 3 succubi friends known as the Sinners, she flies naked over the city, crushing buildings with her raging screams, grabbing poor passers-by, taking them up in the air. and dashing them down onto the rocks, getting into raging fights with no rhyme or reason. Truly, Velaxia is the bane of Aluntura, but also its wild heart. Oh god, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Didn't expect to find out you had a partner. I didn't expect it either. Kinney is from Galarian, just as I am. He's a thief and a former slave. He escaped from the Cyclops of the Dying Empire. I met him before I left Galarian from the Abyss, in my old tower. A thief who sought not my life, but shelter, a place to spend the night in protection from his former masters. My charms worked. Kinney couldn't get past the ground floor of the tower. That's where I found him, sitting on the floor, entangled in my trap's living vines. I freed the hapless thief. I wasn't angry at his intrusion. I was even glad to talk with his restless youth of the short-lived folk. I had no idea how much I had missed companionship. After that, Kinney often spent the night in my tower, partaking of my hospitality. Together we lived through the terror of Earthfall, and when the time came, I took him with me to the Abyss. Recently, he has even helped me carry out some of my lady's tasks, those that give him the opportunity to make some money. Does your partner know about your goal to save Galarian? Oh yes, we've discussed my plans many times, sitting at the top of the tower, nursing goblets of warmed wine. Kinney shares my love for our dear Galarian and supports my desire to save its doomed civilizations. My friend is not like me at all. He is young, hot-tempered, and mischievous. He prefers to act first and deal with the consequences later. Perhaps this is why we get along so well. Opposites attract. Please continue. Finally, my patience is rewarded. I see a slouching demon in rags, so pathetic that even the demon guards of Aluntura could not lay a hand on him out of disgust. But my spell-enhanced vision can be fooled. I see the incubus Zephorian, the ruler of Aluntura, who answers only to the Lady of Shadow herself. Passing a step away from me, Zephorian stumbles and falls into a puddle of sewage, rousing disdainful chuckles from the few witnesses. But I won't be fooled by this game. Instead, I concentrate, becoming even more focused. My lord, I've discussed this crystal of unknown power on one of the Midnight Isles. Have a look. A hand holding a heart-sized crystal burning with purple flame emerges from under the rags. The incubus' hand is shaking, the skin on his palm slightly smoldering from touching the crystal. The demon's reflection in the puddle of sewage ripples and changes. I don't hear Zephorian talking to this mysterious lord. Incubus hides the purple crystal back under his rags. As you wish, my lord. No, Nocticula knows nothing about these crystals, I'm sure. Of course, Lord Sokobanath. Sokobanath. I wince. I have no desire to stand in the way of a demon lord. I turn around. You see, Kinney, you were able to get evidence of Zephorian's treason. I was right. But my friend is nowhere to be seen. Okay, guys, if you guys haven't been following up. So Nocticula is the lady of this particular city in the Abyss. So the Abyss is, dark hell, like hell. And there are cities within it. And Nocticula is a succubus. And she is the queen. She is married to Sokobanath, which we know, and we have him in our council, and they have been fighting, but we didn't find out why. So now we know that the storyteller figured out that he was, dealing these crystals in her city and against her will. So that's probably one of the reasons why Sokobanath is here trying to go against her. He's just in for the fun, I think. I turn around. You see, Kinney? We were able to get evidence. Oh yeah. Who's Sokobanath? He's, disgusting demon lord, champion of meanness, debauchery, perversions, and breaker of taboos. He is Nocticula's brother and former lover. Out of jealousy, he tried in vain to kill my lady, but he remained alive after the attempt. He is driven by fear, shame, and hatred toward his powerful sister. Please continue. I'm standing at the top of my tower. There is a goblet of warmed wine in my hand. Nocticula was pleased with my raid. Oh no, she won't kill Zephorian on the spot. My lady's punishments are much more sophisticated. Banishing demotion, even transformation into the pathetic creature the incubus was masquerading as. Nocticula has a lot of choices. I don't care. I've done my part. I sip from my goblet and turn to my friend. Without saying a word, Kinney takes out a rag from under his shirt and shows me the purple crystal wrapped in it. I chuckle. That's where my friend went at the end of the raid. Well, we are going to keep the crystal. I will study its properties in detail and find out if it will help us achieve our goal. Nocticula doesn't have to know that I have the crystal now. Let her look to Zerforian or her demon lord brother for it. I drink from the goblet again and look down. Elishura lies at the bottom of the tower like a faithful dog at the feet of its master. I earned respect here. Even the lady in shadow heeds my words. I feel like a treacherous smile appears on my lips. Of course, when 17 years have passed, I will return to Galarian, but for now, I like my life here. I served the Demon Lord, and what's more, I liked it. I did not expect this from myself. I was completely different. Different thoughts, desires, motives. What made me change so much? I don't know. Tell me about your work in Elishura. Oh, this again. Okay, so we're just... Yeah. For some reason it didn't... It didn't go. Okay, thank you for your stories. Do I have another page? I think I do. I found a page that might interest you. Yes, you're right. Another piece of evidence. And now I don't have any more pages. Okay. Examine the items. I do not have anything else. I could show Finian again. Or Radiance. We have talked about Radiance before. Okay. Do you see the future of the sword? I'm holding it again. Radiance, you are as beautiful as ever. Your blade is sharp and deadly as it was years ago. But I am not. Well, at least time spared you. My good friend, my faithful comrade. I swear every night in the darkest terrors invaded my dreams, the memory of you chased them away. In my dreams, your hilt was in my hand, and no one could stand against us. Be happy, Radiance. You found yourself a good mistress. Okay. How about Finian? Hello, Grandpa Elf. Hello, Finian. I'm coming to again. How long have I been here? They kept me in a cage for 3 days. I noticed because 3 times the light under the door disappeared for a long time. Then they changed me to the table and the bladesmith. Everyone calls him the bladesmith. He placed a device with a jar over me. It feels like I'm being fried. Oh, so we discovered that this bladesmith guy, he was making some experimentations, and he turned a crusader, a Pathfinder crusader, into a weapon, which is now Finian. So this is Finian's story. We have read about this before. This is Finian's story about seeing himself, seeing his body being burnt down because he's now in a weapon. His soul is in a weapon. Yeah, I wasn't tied to the table anymore. I was standing near it. Someone else was lying on the table, a burnt corpse covered with black crust. Yeah. I should have run, but I couldn't for some reason. Because, you know, my favorite belt, a good one. Where would the stranger get one? It must have been someone from my clan, some distant family member. So yeah, what awaits Finian in the future? The dead have no future, but I see an endless ocean on a good day, and a boat flying over the waves. I'm so excited, but I don't know whose vision this is. Is this a soul existing here and now, or a soul reborn? Yeah, take care of him. Okay. Alright, so we got a bunch of lore going on. Let's see. We still have to do the coronation. Have to go to Nethon. I don't know how to do this one. There's the Blackwater and Molten Scar. So now we pretty much have Molten Scar, Turtle's Lair, Blackwater, and then the Ivory Sanctum to do. Which is a lot, by the way, guys. This is like a lot. It's a bunch of stuff to do. Oh, great. Okay, let's go for quests. Save. Drink my now cold coffee. Decrease. And relics. Another relic to look out for. And still no military anything. Shoot. So we do have quests within 2 days, and that's it. The coronation's in 4 days still. Oh, it takes so long. By the way, guys, yesterday Twitch was having a lot of problems with VODs in general. And it turns out that we had some very, very awful problems with
Forwards! No backwards, backwards!
VODs and VODs weren't downloading. They weren't. Nothing was happening. Basically, nothing was happening, and it was really hard for me to download them. I couldn't download anything. Didn't manage to download anything. So the problem about that is that when I put my VODs on YouTube, there is a gap in the middle of them. It's just a minute gap, but it's still a gap, just so you guys know. There isn't much for me to do, fortunately. Aru, you have a new bow, I think. Just carry it with you.
Trail me!
This is just a regular longbow +2. Which one is more damage? Oh, this one. Okay, let's leave. We're taking Camellia with us. Yay, main party. I do want Wendu though. Wendu is weaker. She has better mythic skills because her bow AoEs. So she has much better mythic skills. But anyway. Main army. Let's go. Okay, how about you guys? Okay, so I'm trying to get the movement speed to be just enough. Just as much as I need. Actually, I think it's gonna work anyway. Because if I do this, then I only get 8. I get the lowest of movement speed. But it's fine. It is manageable. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Because my paladins can't do anything. They can heal, which I guess it is something. Just extra heal. Ooh, okay. Let's do this. Let's fight.